Hi everyone, it's Øyvind Martinsen here. On this trip I am with Erling Halseth, and Erling has been with me four times on different photo tours.
First in Vansjø, canoeing.
That's right.
Yeah. And then in Dovre, I think.
Yeah.
And third trip in Panama.
Panama, yes.
2 years ago.
That's
and,
right.
Canoeing again.
Yeah.
Here at Isteren.
Yes, we are at the lake Isteren in Engerdal in Norway. And we are on a week-long trip now, and today we have had some rain here. But we have a nice base camp here now, and this will be our base for the coming days. And from here we will do trips to different locations. And let's take a look at the camp.
Yeah.
And here is my house.
Yeah, this is my hammock, and different to ordinary hammocks, I'm lying in this direction. So I'm not lying like a banana, but I'm sitting, lying like this, much more comfortable. And we have a cover, rain cover over. The way I'm entering this hammock is like this. I don't use the shoes inside, so but I'm lying here. And it's an insect net. Close it like this. Yeah, I won't close it now because I have the shoes on, but now I'm lying very comfortably. And I can also lie sideways. Yeah, this construction is a Norwegian construction. Norwegian company, hammock.
And here is our kitchen tent. So we have a larger tent with us because here we can cook, we can relax here, and when it's raining it's perfect to have a larger tent to spend time in.
Yeah, good job.
And it's called a lavvo, and the sign is originating from the Sami culture. When you are out on a field trip, it can be good to make tea from the needles here on the pine trees. You can make this tea to survive in the wilderness, and you can also make this tea on trips like this when everything is comfortable, but you want tea directly from nature. And I pick the new growth here, and I pick only 4 or 5 of these. Pick from different locations so I don't harm the tree too much. Pick one. Take this one. And this is enough. The first thing I have to do is to put the needles into the kettle, and I have water here now. And then it's ready to cook. The gas burner on. And we just have to wait. The water is boiling, so I switch off the gas. And now we have to leave it for 5 minutes, then we can drink it. Now it's ready to drink. Pour it into the cups here. Your cup, Erling.
Yes, thank you. This is my first cup of pine tea. Nice taste. Not very strong, but I can taste the pine.
So what's your rating? 5 stars or 1?
I'll survive. No, it's really good.
Now Erling is going to tell us about which photo equipment he brought with him on this trip. So go ahead, Erling.
Yeah, it's a Canon 5D4 and with a 24-70 lens Canon. I use this one mostly, and I have a 100mm macro lens Canon, and I also use a viewfinder for macro. It's in the bottom here, and I have 150 600 Tamron telephoto for animals or far away nature. I have a tripod, a simple tripod with a not so good head.
I found this dry pine tree. It's wet, but it doesn't matter. I want to use it as a startup for my bonfire later today. This dead pine tree contains resin and it burns very well. So we can give it a try here. Take a matchstick, take one of the pieces. See here? It burns very easily. Then I can build a bonfire very fast with more of these, and then later larger wood. In Norway we call this tyri wood, and it's the resin that's burning together with the wood. You can put a bonfire up very easily, even if everything is wet. That can be very useful on comfortable trips like this or in survival situations. We just arrived at a new camp. Look at this beautiful sandy beach, and we are planning to stay one night here. And we left the base camp this morning, so let's start preparing our new camp. Yeah.
Here we have a solar panel connected to a bank. And this bank is 10,000 milliampere hour and has 2 outlets, so you can charge 2 phones at the same time. It's also a small solar panel on the bank, but I don't think it catches so much power. So this is the main source for power.
The water is very transparent. And here I can drink the water directly from the lake. Very nice. In this camp, Erling is using a mountain tent, and he left his hammock back at the base camp. And here's my tent. And I'm drying the sleeping bags. This is my sleeping bag, down sleeping bag, and this is the sleeping bag for my dog, Sølvi. So after several days of rain, it's a little bit humid, but now we have sun, it will dry up very fast. It's time to take some pictures. But first she needs some water. I'm using a 2-stop hard edge gain level graduated neutral density filter from Singh-Ray to balance the light between the bright clouds and blue sky and the foreground in shadows. Hand holding a filter, I get a better balance and better composition. And a better picture. I found another interesting composition. Look at the formations here in the sand, the rocks, and I have clouds and blue sky. I find some matching elements between the clouds and the mossy foreground. And I want to put them together in a picture. Let's see. It's time to build a bonfire, and let's see if I can do it with one matchstick and the tyri I chopped earlier today. I have lots of it here now. Just need one matchstick. Burning. Very good. Take another. Now we have two. I'll put them down here. And number 3 here. We can build up the bonfire piece by piece. So one matchstick and the tyri, it's the dead pine tree and it's full of resin. Bigger fire. More here. And later the big logs. Good morning, we are back at base camp, and we have already been out taking some pictures this morning. Take a look at them here. And now I'm going to play with some reflections in the water. The trees, the pine trees are reflected in the water, and there's a little bit of waves. That gives me a very nice abstraction, and then I'm going to flip the pictures around in Adobe Lightroom, and then we get some abstract arty nature pictures. Yeah, this is our last day here at the base camp. Today we are packing up and we are heading back to a cabin, and we're going to stay there for one night, and we can dry up our stuff, and we can also take some more pictures around that cabin. So
next morning will be fine.
Yeah,
with the skies, it's much better.
It's early morning here by the Lake Isteren, and behind me are the mountains. I have the beautiful forest and the lake. It's 3:30 in the morning, and I'm hoping for some good colors on the sky, and probably we will have some alpenglow on the mountaintops and great colors. Let's go to work. And here is Erling. He's working by the lake shore here. I'm going to shoot a panorama, and I'm using my 85mm Canon lens and my Canon EOS 5DSR camera and my Really Right Stuff ballhead and my Gitzo tripod, carbon tripod. I'm gonna shoot 3 or 4 images and overlap them, 25% overlapping, and then I will stitch them together in Adobe Lightroom. Let's try. That was 3 images. Now we have some more colors on the clouds. Now the alpenglow is a little bit stronger. I have a stronger reflection in the water too. This is very nice. It's time to go home. I hope you enjoyed the video. We have been out on a one-week trip, and we spent the last night here inside this comfortable cabin. If you find the video useful, give it a big thumbs up, and you can share the video. And if you are not already a subscriber, you can hit the red subscribe button below here, and then you will be alerted when I post new videos. And we'll see you soon in another video.
Yeah, I thank you, Øyvind, for a nice week. We have been out in the wilderness and camping in tents and taking a lot of pictures. We have not been so happy with the weather, but the trip has been very successful although.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. See you soon.
Welcome.